y'all doing? It's Freshman 1X, if you didn't know. Just a few announcements before we start. A very sad announcement is that Bondage, one of our plays, is not going to go on tonight because Melissa Denning, one of the leads, is sick. So I apologize for that. But we do have the Butter Niblets here, so they're going to perform for us. Two quick things. Wednesday and Thursday here in Ariano from 7:30 to midnight are the auditions for our fall studio, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll by Eric Bogosian. November 3rd through 5th, in here at 8 o'clock is our main stage, Creation of the World and Other Business by Arthur Miller, directed by Amy Heller. And one other quick request, if anybody has their feet in the aisles or their feet on the bar up there in the wings, and our president, we'd like you to keep them back because our actors do use those places. And that's about it. The Butter Niblets.
Hi, hello, and welcome to our show. Our names are Simi and Stella.
And Jorge.
And I'm Emily.
And Lee.
And I am Jason. Leona?
That's right, you are.
We've got a really terrific show in store with lots of laughs and smiles and blood and gore. There'll be improv and bowling and a little bit of lust
In every tasty moth.
and we just won't stop till it spontaneously combust. Spontaneously combust. So if you think we're mean, go and rupture your spleen, because we figure that probably hurts pain. And if you're a billionaire and you've got money to spare, just remember we need bowling shirts. Thanks, Anvil Krieger. So sit back, relax, enjoy the Freshman 1X, cause we're on a mission, nuclear fission. The latest edition of the Buttered Niblets pre-show. Thanks for the dough.
Barnstormers get it.
Dough. Woo.
Hi, we are the Buttered Niblets.
And we would like to start out today with a crowd participation song. And we don't know much more than that, so can I see the crystal ball? Okay, I see a painter. I'm getting impressions of Monet. Is there a Monet in the crowd? Come on, I know there has to be one. Is that you?
That's a Monet.
Is it your birthday today?
It's on his birthday.
Well, all right then.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Everybody.
Happy birthday, dear Monet. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Now we'd really like to get things started by getting you guys warmed up. So, through the course of the show, we are going to need a lot of audience participation. So, so I'm going to give you a category, and at the count of 3, I want you to yell something in that category. So I want you to give me a noun, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Not robot.
Okay. A little more. Feel free to
Can't
just
hear you.
yell it out, okay? I want an occupation.
Let the words flow. Zucchini.
Plumber.
Well, let me count to 3. Occupation.
Professional
Okay?
zucchini.
1, 2, 3. Okay, now give me a non-geographic location. 1, 2, 3.
My apartment.
Very good. Okay.
We're moving now.
Right. Okay, well, we're going to start with superhero.
Yes. All right. Well, the first game that we're going to play tonight is called Superheroes. And as the name implies, it revolves around do-gooders and tights. And what we need from you, first of all, is a natural disaster. Some sort of natural disaster that, say, a superhero would only be fit to take care of. You know the kind I'm talking about, a tornado, an earthquake, a volcano erupting. So let's hear stuff. Shout it out, come on.
Breakfast cereal.
I'm sorry? Tidal wave. name of a superhero that I'm going to be. Something original. Now, no Wonder Woman stuff, no, all right? So something you make up, something, preferably absurd.
Inspector Gadget.
You see, now that's not original. Broccoli Man. All right?
Broccoli Man.
Wine Man.
Broccoli Man.
Broccoli Man. Broccoli Man. Okay, does anyone have any other suggestions?
Of course not.
Orthodontics guy.
Huh?
Village man. Wrong man.
I'm sorry?
Saltwater man.
The human
Saltwater Man. All right, I'm going with Saltwater Man. All right then. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and I'm going to survey the disaster that I have to take care of. But I'm not going to be able to handle it by myself, so that when I call for help from one of my fellow superheroes in the form of saying something like, I need the help of, or this looks like a job for, or we need, then I want you guys to yell out the name of yet another superhero, and then one of the other Niblets will come up and be that superhero for you. You'll see how it goes. Yes, Commissioner. Oh my God, a tsunami off the coast. This is terrible. Well, this should normally be my sort of thing, but, well, after being exposed to salt water, I seem to have lost my ocean control powers. It's been taking me a while to recuperate, but, sir, I guarantee you I'll be right on it as soon as possible. Yes, signing off. Oh God, this is terrible. What can I do? Oh my God. Well, I guess I need the help of...
Powder puff.
I need the help of the pernicious Powder Puff. Powder Puff. Thank God you've arrived. We need some help here. Unfortunately, my water-controlling powers are helpless against this giant tsunami. Can you help me?
Geez, I don't think my powder puffs are really big enough.
Is there nothing you can do? You can't soak up the water with your powder?
Well, maybe, but I think I might need some help.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I need to swallow my pride yet again. Who can we call on? Who can help us? One at a time, please.
Sandiag man. It's the giant sponge.
The giant sponge. Be careful. I can't get too close.
Giant sponge, what can you do to help? There's a tsunami.
There's a tsunami where?
There.
Out there.
Tilt me that way.
Looks like a job for you.
Well, I think we still need some more help. This looks like a job for...
Valiant boy.
Valiant boy makes the scene. Where's Prozac at? Well, Valiant boy, it seems we have a grave problem on our hands. I'm helpless against this tsunami, and we need your help. What can you do?
It needs to mellow out. I'm gonna go medicate the hell out of that.
You're our last hope, Valiant boy. Go to it in Godspeed. Don't get too close.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
How can you use your super absorbency powers to take care of this disaster?
Isn't that obvious?
Sponge boy.
Powder Puff, it looks like it's just you and me, and quite frankly, my faith in those two has faltered since our last encounter.
Well, maybe I can just cover the tidal wave with powder until it just dries into a great cakey mass.
That's the greatest idea I've heard all day. Go to it. And I suppose that I'll just sit here and take salt tablets to rejuvenate myself. Signing off. Goodbye.
Whoa.
We're going to play a game called Changes. And the way this works is we're going to do some situation that you give us. And at any point, if you don't like what we're doing, you can just yell change. And we have to change our actions or our words or however the scene's going. So what we need first off is an action for us to be doing or a situation that we're in.
Milking a cow.
Milking a cow. And we need an ending line.
voluptuous and warm.
What do you mean? Oh, I love rubbing him against my face.
Hey,
I love rubbing him against my chest. Against my inner thigh. I don't really see how this is helping melt the cow, though.
no, but it feels good.
You know, we gotta get this milking done before noon.
I know, otherwise the boss is gonna kill us, you know.
God! It's running out of milk!
Change.
Yeah, the milk's overflowing! We've gotta stop it! Pick up those corks over there. Pick up that super glue over there.
Change.
Just let's snip off this other piece. Oh, the cow's not too happy. Oh, Bessie, sorry. It's okay.
Change.
It's not okay, Bessie. Bad cow! Bad cow! We're gonna have to discipline Bessie again.
Did I get the whip?
Why don't you get that 2x4?
Change.
Get the forklift. Okay, Bessie. Told you not to mess with us again. Okay, Bessie, actually I've had to change a heart.
Bessie, you're a good cow.
Change.
I love you.
Yes, we all love you, Bessie. Now, are you going to give us some milk? Bessie, are you going to play tricks with us? Okay, sit, Bessie, sit.
I'll make you sit.
Good, Bessie. Oh, God, okay, we got to get this milk, though.
Okay.
What can we do?
I know, I'll jump on her.
Okay. That looks like it hurts.
Change.
That looks like it was a lot of fun. Can you do that? Okay. Oh, stop.
Change.
Keep going.
You like it this way?
Yes, I do.
Change.
But Bessie's getting lonely. You know, Bessie, if you don't give us some milk, we're gonna have to
We're gonna have to do something.
send you over the hill.
Change.
We're gonna have to keep you in my room now. Back to the other 3 cows who wouldn't give any milk. It's so crowded.
I know.
You know, there was that other cow that I had the other day. I had it for dinner, actually. Pretty good.
Change.
It was awful. Tough cow, bad cow. Bleh, can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Change.
I can get the taste out of my mouth by swishing this milk. Ugh. Much better.
So anyway, what are we going to do with Bessie now that she's tipped over and bleeding and milking and all that stuff?
Looks like steaks for her.
Yep.
That was some steak. Well, you know, well, I wish I knew what to say.
You know what? You don't have to say anything at all.
What?
We can just be silent.
Oh. That was some lark.
We're going to be playing a game called PBS Telethon, and Jason and Lee have just left the room. And they are hosts for our PBS Telethon. And what we need from you are 3 gifts that we're going to be giving away.
Really weird gift.
Really weird stuff. Like, for example, a gaseous cheese whiz.
Or a glow-in-the-dark thong.
Or,
Hurricane's jockstrap.
what?
Yes.
Alrighty then. I didn't hear it.
Hurricane's jockstrap.
A little specific.
Yeah, we want we don't like personal.
Yeah.
Jockstraps of Orioles in general.
Yes, Howard, nose hair trim.
Gas powered nose hair trimmer.
Right?
And one more.
Gilman Clock Tower.
We're having problems with that first
Yeah,
the
that
noun
backward
thing.
noun.
Capital letters.
Shrunken human head.
Cool. Shrunk. talking, and they have no idea what they're supposed to say. So we're going to have to mime those three objects, and they're going to have to get the exact wording of those gifts that they're going to be giving away. So can you send in the toasts, please?
Exactly.
And you can ooh them and ah them, and like if they're close to it, but don't start really applying until you really get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the third day of this PBS Telethon. I hope you enjoyed our special baseball, the 9-part series, put on by that guy. It's been 72 hours here. The Orioles are flying all about. The Orioles are flying all about. It's actually distracting so much that I can't even chew my tobacco. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special prize for you tonight. It's a baseball player. We've got baseball players on stage and Orioles baseball players. Our Orioles in jock straps. That's not all. With the donation of over $5,000, you'll get this set of hedge clippers. Hedge clippers that are personally signed by Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken has signed these nose clippers. Nose clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just got out of the makeup room and they gave me this nose hair remover and, well, I feel much more alive on camera right now, if I do say so myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I feel unabashed to implore you to donate a large donation in the shape of $5,000 to $1 million, and in the process of doing so, we will send you your own personal manicurist who will actually clip out your nose hair. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, a nose hair clipper. Clippers, snippers. Ladies and gentlemen, the home clipper set that we're going to give to you is without
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw what was probably the neatest, the most spectacular Sesame Street that we could possibly show you. It was brought to you by the letter T and by T and by toenail clippers. But really, they were just a minor sponsor. The big sponsor were hedge clippers for the hair. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that having been here for so long, I know as a matter of fact, that if we get just $1 million more, we'll be able to bring this PBS Telethon to a close, and we'd like to see it in the next hour. We'd like to see it, and we're going to give away nose hair clippers. Nose hair clippers for your T. Nose hair clippers. T-shaped nose hair clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't have your generosity, we will be unable to further import our British sitcoms. Right now, the Republicans are flipping our funds. Those black-toothed bastards in Congress. And we don't have anything to do about it but rely on you. Yes, that's right, you, the viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, must drive away the stench. The odor that lingers over us, thanks to those conservative, ass-grabbing, money-grabbing. I'm sorry, such language is inappropriate for PBS. So I think I'll drive along to my. Filling up with gas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A gas box. A gas box and kangaroo. PBS Telethon. Gas punching bag, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. A gaseous punching bag. Will make its debut on PBS.
Ladies and gentlemen, National Geographic, their 65th anniversary is this month, and they're presenting something spectacular, starting with shrubbery. Starting with clippers. Starting with hedges. With
gas this morning, and I sneezed. And then it suddenly occurred to me as I clipped my nose hair. My gas nose hair clipper. My gas nose hair clipper seemed to have run out of energy, so I punched the shit out of it. And it hurt my nose, and I realized that violence will get me nowhere. Here on PBS, we show children's shows with no enemies, no violence. Nothing's of the sort, ladies and gentlemen. This is wholesome programming for your kids. And as we try to rev up our engine right now, JHU, to pledge more funds, we're going to show you, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, in just 5 minutes, we're going to show you a Sesame Street marathon teaching you the virtues of Near Eastern gasoline. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we're teaching your kids about the peace process in the Middle East. How much better could you get? Would you rather have them watching the X-Men or Sesame Street, dealing with international issues? So, rev up the engines, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Start them up. Rev them up. Lawnmower.
Switch. Ladies and gentlemen, the next gift, which is going to go out to the 10th color tonight, was designed by Bill Nye, the science guy himself. Bill Nye came to me, he said, Jason, I've got a gift for you. It's going to fill the room. It's going to fill the room with such an aroma, such a stench, such a just a farting kind of just disgusting smell. Coming straight, and I'm telling you, I thought he was pulling it out of his ass. But then he showed me exactly what it was he was going to give, and it hit me. It hit me like a ton of bricks, like straight up from the ground, just gas bubbling out. Bubbling out from gas bubbling out. He said to me, it was such an ingenious idea. He said, look, Jason, I know what the PBS telethon means to you. You're such a strong guy. You've got such potential. You're in the ring. You're in the ring. You're boxing. I've seen you. I've seen your work, Jason, and I want to give this away. So I said to him, look, Bill, tell me what the hell it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I seem to be suffering from an intense gas bubble at the moment, but I can assure you that it's not impeding my enthusiasm as I try to wean funds out of you, the viewer. I'm taking the cork out of my ass, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, I'm going all out. I'm going to get funds from you. I'm clipping my nose hair. I'm using gas to clip my nose hair. I'm using a gas power. Signed by Big Bird, gas power nose hair. I'd like to take a break in our performance for our telethon for a moment to read a special letter from one of our younger viewers. This one comes from Kurt, and he asks us to say the electric company 27 times, so I'm going to. Electric company, electric company, electric company, electric company, electric company, electric company, electric company. Electric company, electric company. Electric company, electric company. Ladies and gentlemen, this went out special to Kurt, who is a wee lad, a small boy. He's shrinking. Shrinking, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a sad sight to see a young boy shrink. To see an incredibly shrinking head. Shrunken head. It's incredible that this young boy has a shrunken head, but it's not on the ground. It's the body is actually the same size. It's just the head that is shrunken. Just the head that is shrunken. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a sad story. It's the torso of this young man is not actually affected at all. It's shrunken head. Shrunken head. I found it. Reg. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you a National Geographic special in a few minutes that might be unnerving to some of our younger viewers. It takes place during the bloody French Revolution. Yes, that's right. of an audience member. Yes, that's right. We're going to pick one of you to die. All in the name of PBS. The severed head, the severed cranium, the
severed shrunken head of a woman. A woman's severed shrunken head, but not. Actually, I take that back. It is a male. All of our severed shrunken heads. Every single last one of them. A plethora of severed. All. Every single one of you tonight is going to experience the beauty of a shrunken head, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, these shrunken heads, these aren't just any normal shrunken heads. These are spectacular, all-encompassing shrunken heads. Shrunken heads that you search for on the web. That dogs would find. That actually my dog, he brought it to me this morning. I thought it was a bird, I was wrong. It was a shrunken head. But ladies and gentlemen, what's more important here tonight is that all of our shrunken heads, buttered Niblets shrunken heads.
Ladies and gentlemen, shrunken heads from Johns Hopkins. They're doing incredible research there. PBS. Huge heads, as a matter of fact. Huge and severed. Huge severed heads of college students, ladies and gentlemen. Huge severed heads of anyone. We'll accept anyone's severed head. They go for a high price in the market, and we don't discriminate. Ladies and gentlemen, this drive is huge. So all-consuming. Even my immense crazy capacity. Hair, ladies and gentlemen. Severed hair, severed hair, head, hair, head, hair. Hair, huge head, severed, shrunken, college student, buttered Niblet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you enough about the hair I've seen tonight. About the hair that I've seen in the audience, the hair that I've seen with the telethon workers, all of it. It's incredible. It's almost as if they cut it, they shrank it almost. All the hair in the room has just been shrunk. Shrunken heads, incredible. It was like a shrunken head machine showed up and went to work. Every single person got their head shrunk. Every shrunken head, every single shrunken head. Every single person's shrunken head. A person's shrunken head. A single person's head shrunken. Every single head shrunken like a person. Ladies and gentlemen, how much more do you need?
Everyone's shrunken head, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's severed head, everyone's head, everyone's hair, everyone's afro. Ladies and gentlemen, my compatriot over here is a tad frustrated. As a matter of fact, his blood is rushing all through his head and it's swelling to twice its size. His face is huge. His face, my face, everyone's face. The face of death, ladies and gentlemen, is looming upon PBS if you don't get funds right now. It's huge. Huge, gigantic, enormous, collective. Ours. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We work with communal superhero PBS. We bear the weight of the world. We carry heads like Atlas. That's right. Heads are rolling. Here at PBS, because we don't have the funds to support our employees. It's a terrible burden to bear. It's a weight that we just cannot utilize.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are willing to give you our severed shrunken heads. As the case may be. What we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is we've got actually they're like monkeys backstage. They're almost like chimpanzees backstage. The evolutionary process apparently hasn't gotten to our telephone. So let's travel backwards a moment. To humans. Severed shrunken head. Severed shrunken head of a human. A human severed shrunken head. A severed shrunken human. A severed human shrunken head. A human shrunken severed head. Look, we've got a shrunken human severed head. A shrunken human's head. We single-syllable nouns. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to sing the do, run, run. And the first line has to end with the noun you give us. And every subsequent line has to rhyme with it. Okay? And we keep going until someone can't come up with a rhyme. And then they're out. We'll get another noun, and we'll keep going down to one.
But also, if they repeat a word that's already been used.
Or any homonyms, that's out too. So if you hear either a repeated word or a homonym, you let us know, and we'll push that person off stage. Okay, so we need a single syllable now.
Night.
Spleen.
Night. This is night.
When my father hit me, he was a nut. Do run, 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 do run, run.
Get him back, I kicked him in the butt.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey,
And then I socked his gut.
hey,
I don't read that smut.
hey.
And I'm in a rut.
Do run, 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 do run, run. I once met a girl who was a slut. Do run, 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 do run, run.
Out from her face, her jaw did jut.
Hey, I went to putt,
Hey,
and my nose got cut. Hey, so now I keep my mouth shut. Do run, 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 do run, run.
I once knew a guy who only said what?
Do run, 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 do run, run. He had a dog, it was a mutt. Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, we need another syllable.
Spleen. Spleen. All right. Okay. My favorite dish is human spleen.
Do run, 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 do run, run. I like to eat it with my beans. Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey,
but it makes me mean
hey,
when it turns green
hey.
and it loses its sheen.
Yesterday I went to see the dean. Do run, 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 do run, run.
And in his office he had a big machine.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey, it was so clean. Hey, his puppies had to wean. It was a deal.
All right, we need another one. Bear. What was the first one?
Bear.
Bear. Okay. I got dismembered by a grizzly bear.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Boy, did it give me a really big scare. Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey,
When I was there,
hey,
saw it had no hair,
hey.
so I ran from there.
Bam! You know, we seem to get that every time.
I like to eat lots of spam. Do run, 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 do run, run.
Hey, good buddy, that's just who I am.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey,
It tastes kind of like ham,
hey,
or maybe leg of lamb,
hey.
and my engine has a cam.
Do run, run, do run, run. I like going riding in a tram. Do run, 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 do run, run. Except when I get in a traffic jam. Do run, 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 do run, run. Hey,
I met a guy named Stan.
hey, ding, dong. Flat rhyme.
So first one, what was that? No, not that rhymes with orange. Next. What was that? Quack. Quack is in a duck quacks? Okay, yes, okay, quack. Great. My physician is really a quack.
Do run, 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 do run, run. I like to go into his sack. Hey, he throws me on the back. Yeah, he tells me to pack. Yeah, he's got a knack.
I got tortured on the stretching rack.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
All right. What's next? What? Ball. Okay, I hear duck and bowl. Bowl it is. I took a trip to the Super Bowl.
Do run, 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 do run, run. And I fell on the ground and I started to roll.
shoulder you pay, and I'm a troll.
All right, we need one more.
One more for Emily.
And the taunting begins.
In order to win, she has to do it all by herself, and we get to taunt her. Severely, okay?
I really want to fall in love.
Run, 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 run.
Something I hope God will send me from above.
Run, 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 run.
Hey, get a guy who'll give me a glove. Hey, and then I'll give him a shove. Hey, I want a dove.
Thank you very much. That's all we have planned. Enjoy the freshman one act. Yeah.
You're welcome, Monet.
Thank you, Texas. Finish, Sydney. I'm dressed. I'm going to have a look. Sydney? Disaster! Total disaster! The Titanic in chiffon. Oh, Christ, what is the dressmaker wrought?
Where the hell is the car?
There's even not enough chiffon, but there's too much of me. I'm listening to the left, Sydney. God, I hope it's the floor. Sydney, come in and have a look and try and be gentle.
It's after 5. We should have left 10 minutes ago.
Well,
How much was it?
nothing Joe Levine paid for.
Then I love it.
You hate it! Damn it, I wish you didn't have such good taste. I have a definite hump on my left shoulder. I mean, it's got to be $700 if it's a penny, and I look like Richard III. You notice the hump, Sydney?
Isn't that your regular hump?
Don't joke with me. I'm going on national television.
Oh, there are no humps. I see no humps at this particular
It's
time.
all bulky on the left side. Can't you see how it bunches up?
Have you taken out all the tissue paper?
I should have worn something simple. My black pantsuit. Why the hell didn't I wear my black pantsuit?
Because I'm wearing it.
I shouldn't have come. I never know how to dress in this bloody country. It's so easy to dress in London. You just put on warm clothing. Why did we come, Sydney?
Because it's all free, darling.
Glenda Jackson never comes, and she's nominated every goddamn year. We could have stayed in London and waited for a phone call. Michael Caine would have accepted for me. He would be bright and witty, and no one would see my hump.
Use it, sweetheart. People will pity you for your deformity, and you're sure to win.
Maybe if you put your arm on my shoulder. Keep your arm on my shoulder at all times. If I win, we'll walk together, your arm around me. And to think we're still mad for each other after 12 years.
Oh, I thought we were. I keep forgetting.
How many gin and tonics have you had?
3 gins, 1 tonic.
Well, catch up on your tonics. We don't want to be discussing tonight, do we? What's wrong with my hair? It looks like I've come to win a towel.
When you played Elizabeth, you looked like a warthog, and you never complained once.
That's acting. This is living. Living, I want to be beautiful. My hair is the strangest color. I asked for a simple rinse, and that queen gave me crayons.
Shall I walk with my arm on your head as well?
That's not funny. That's bizarre. You have the most bizarre sense of humor.
Bizarre people often do.
Oh, I hate getting dressed like this. Why am I always so much more comfortable going as someone else? I would have been perfectly happy going as he did, yeah?
Try Quasimodo.
Try shutting off. What time is it?
Late. We are definitely late.
All right, just check me out. Do I have too much jewelry on?
Jingle it. I can't tell if I don't hear it.
Will you please be nice to me and pay me one bloody compliment? I've been getting dressed for this horseshit affair since 6 o'clock this morning.
You look lovely. And if that doesn't do, please accept Iranians.
Why don't you just watch it on television? We could stay in bed, have champagne, make love, and switch the dial if Faye Dunaway wins.
You can do what you want, love, but I wouldn't miss this circus for the world. Hello? Right. No. We'll be down in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Why do they have these things so early? No woman could look good at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, except possibly Jason O'Neill.
We are being reminded that the nominees must be there at 5:30 for the press.
The press! I can't wait to see how they explain my hump in the newspapers.
No, Diana.
What?
I was about to say you're making a mountain out of a molehill, but I didn't think that would amuse you.
I'm going to be a singer tonight. Let me have a cigarette. Be sure and bring a roll of Tums.
And sit there in front of a mirror with a chalky white mouth. Have a double gin instead. It'll drown all those butterflies.
This whole thing is so bizarre. 8 years with the National Theatre, 2 feature plays, 2 Beckett's, 9 Shakespeare, 3 Shaw, and I finally get nominated for a notion little comedy.
That's why they call it Hollywood.
Call Joe Levine. Oh, I'm not here. I don't care if it's the Queen's mother. I'm not here.
Hello? Oh, yes, how are you? Oh, well, she's a bit nervous, I think. Do you really think she will? Oh, and thank you for the wine, the flowers, the sweets, and everything else you send up by the hour. Oh, 1 minute, Joe. Joe Levine, he wants to wish you luck.
Tell him I'm in the can.
The man paid for this trip, he paid for the suite, and he gave you the best party you've had in 5 years. I am not going to tell him you're in the car.
But I'll tell him. Joe, darling, I told Cindy today I was in the can. I didn't want to speak to you, that's why. Because I feel so responsible. I don't want to let you down tonight. I know how much this picture means to you, and I want so much to win this award for you, Joe. There was no picture without you, Joe. Well, God damn it, it's true. After 4 studios turned it down, you deserve some special perseverance award. You're a chubby little man, and I adore you. If I win tonight, darling, it's not going to be an Oscar. It's going to be a Joe Levine. You're an angel.
That was very sweet.
Did you like it? That's going to be my speech.
Your acceptance speech.
I'll accept the part that I was in the can. Naturally, we both know I don't have a chance in hell, but you've got to prepare something. I can't just stand up there sobbing with a humped back. Can I have another drink, darling? Oh, and don't worry, I won't get pissed until after I lose.
You have as good a chance as anyone.
I don't have the sentiment on my side. You've got to have a sentimental reason for them to vote for you. Any decent actress can give a good performance, but a dying husband would have ensured everything. You would like to get something fatal for me, would you, Angel?
You should have told me sooner. I could have come over on the Hindenburg.
We are terrible, Sydney, aren't we? God will punish us.
I think he already has. Drink up.
You know what I might do next year, Sydney?
I pray. Anything but Ibsen.
I might quit. Get out. Give up acting. I'm not having any fun anymore. It used to be such fun. Do you know what Larry Olivier once said to me?
Can you tell me in the car?
He said acting is the finest and most noble thing you can do with your life. Unless, of course, you're lucky enough to be happy. Oh, isn't that amazing, Sydney?
It's absolutely awe-inspiring. Unless, of course, you're unlucky enough to be married to an actress.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sydney. Was that an insensitive thing for me to say? It has nothing to do with that. I've always been unhappy. I think that's why I'm such a damn good actress, but that's about all I am.
Will you finish your drink? I don't want to miss the sound editing awards.
I envy you, Sydney. You have nothing but talent. You cook better than I do, you write better than I do, God knows you dress better than I do.
Better than I do is superfluous.
And you speak better than I do. Jesus, I'm glad you came. I would hate to go through this thing alone tonight.
I don't think they allow the nominees to come alone. They give you Burt Reynolds or someone.
You've never liked any of this, have you? The openings, the parties, any of it?
I love the openings. I adore the parties. I lead a very gay life. I mean, let's be honest, Angel. How many antique dealers in London get to go to the Academy Awards?
And I think you hate that dusty little shop. You're never there when I call. Where do you spend your afternoons, Sydney?
In London, we don't have afternoons. I should have waited for you in front of the hotel. I could have gotten a nice time.
You shouldn't have given it up, Sydney.
Acting.
Christ, you were good. You had more promise than any of us.
Really? I can't think of what it was I promised.
You were so gentle on the stage, so unselfish, so giving. You had a sweet, gentle quality.
Yes, I would have made a wonderful Ophelia.
Well, as a matter of fact, you would.
Oh, pity I couldn't have stayed 16 forever. What a future I had. Juliet, Roxanne. There was no end to the roles.
You could go back, Sydney. You could if you wanted to know.
Married to you? Oh, there'd be problems. It would be awful for both of us to be up for the same parts. No, no. I'm perfectly happy selling my 18th century door knockers.
What do you do with your afternoons, Sydney?
I just told you, darling. I look for knockers. Look, we go and get this bloody thing over with.
First kiss me, wish me luck.
There's your kiss. Now turn around so I can rub your hump for luck.
Don't give me a shit, Sydney. I'm scared to death.
I wish you everything. I wish you luck. I wish you love. I wish you happiness. You're a gifted and remarkable woman. You put it with me and my shenanigans for 12 harrowing years. And I don't know why. But I'm grateful. You've had half a husband and 3/4 of a career. You deserve the full amount of everything. At the Academy of Arts and Sciences, see the beauty, the talent, and the courage that I have seen for a quarter of a lifetime. I hope you win the bloody Oscar. 50 years from now, I'll be able to sell it for a fortune.
I love you, Sydney.
Then mention me in your speech. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, I thank you for this award. I have a lump in my throat and a hump on my dress.
Why didn't you say it?
Because I'm a lady. A loser and a lady. I'm a great loser and a greater lady.
Who's that girl you threw up on?
I beg your pardon.
I was asking you who that attractive young girl in the Poochie Moo you threw up on was.
How should I know? If I were to start counting all the girls in Fuji Moo-Moos that I threw up on, I would never have time to go shopping.
I think our husband is one of the heads of Universal Pictures. It is my guess it'll snow in Tahiti before you work again at Universal Pictures.
Unless, of course, it's a part that calls for growing up on Fuji Moo-Moos. In that event, I think it's very likely I'll be considered.
I hate to be clinical about this, but since you neither had lunch, nor dinner, nor even a single canapé at the ball, how could you possibly find anything to throw up?
When you have class, you can do anything.
You're not going to get classy all over me, are you?
How long do you intend going on like this?
Going on like what?
Going on here in the wrong room. I am tired. I would like to take up my hump and go to bed.
I found it to be a dreary affair. Didn't you find it a dreary affair? Aside from losing and throwing up on that girl, it was a completely unmemorable evening.
Did I tell you I saw what's her name in the ladies' room?
Who?
What's her name? The one in the ladies' room.
How would I possibly know?
Oh, Christ, you know her. She was in the ladies' room.
Can you narrow it down a bit more?
Barbara. She
Streisand?
was in the ladies' room.
Singing?
I don't think so. There were no requests.
What was she like?
Well, in the ladies' room are all pretty much the same.
I would imagine.
She thought I should have watched.
Did she say
No,
that?
I didn't. But she agreed with me.
Wasn't that sweet of her?
You never told me what award I missed when I went to the Cannes.
The best documentary short... the best documentary short subject.
Damn it, my favorite category. Who won?
The Midgets of Leipzig, a Czech-Polish production. Sigrid Wenetsky producer, directed by Wilson Berdovic and Stefan Black.
I thought they would. And what was the best picture?
The best picture? You were there when they announced it. It came right after the best actress.
I was in a deep depression at the time. What was the best bloody picture?
You mean, what was the best picture of the year? Or what did they pick as the best picture of the year?
Who won the award, you asshole?
No, I'm not an arsehole. Don't you call me that.
Sydney, I have just thrown up on some of the best people in Hollywood. This is no time to get sensitive. What was the best picture?
I'm not telling you.
I'm not asking you, Sydney. I'm threatening you. What was the best picture?
And I said I'm not telling you.
I mean, you're not going to tell me what the best picture was?
I won't even tell you who the nominees were.
You crud.
No, I'm definitely not going to tell you.
You mean you were going to tell me before I called you a crud?
Very possibly.
Then I take it back. You're not a crud.
Am I still an asshole?
Yes.
Then it's back to definitely not telling.
I'm going to our room. Give me the key.
Behaved abominably tonight.
I did not.
Abominably?
Not.
Abominably?
Asshole crud.
You're behaving better now than you did at the ball. That'll give you an idea of how badly you behaved tonight.
Where are you going, you twit?
I'm going to our room. I'm going to get some sleep. We have a 10 a.m. plane to catch in the morning.
10 a.m. is the morning. That is redundant. You've been redundant all evening.
When was I redundant?
Turn it to me and saying I'm sorry after that other twit had one is redundant.
First you call me a twit, then you call her a twit. Two twits in one night is redundant.
Not when the twits are twits. That is being specific. U-A-H.
You think I don't know what you're saying? I can spell.
Considering I should have won that effing award tonight, I behaved beautifully. I would like a drink, please.
You drank everything in California. Try Nevada.
Well, I had a wonderful time. Did you hear me? I said I had a wonderful time. This looks just like our room.
Have you ever seen a greater assemblage of hypocrites under one roof in all your life?
Were the hypocrites there? I missed them. Why didn't you point them out to me?
Hypocritical hypocrites. They all love you and fawn over you on the way in. And if you come out to lose it, too bad, darling. Give us a call when you're back in town. You should have thrown up on the whole bloody lot of them.
Sydney,
Yes?
was I hit by a bus? I look very much as though I'd been hit by a heavy, fast-moving Greyhound bus.
What really infuriated me is how quickly the winners got their cars. How could the winners' cars be landed so quickly outside if they didn't know beforehand who the winners were? Because it's rigged. We come 6,000 miles to this bloody affair, and they're like, oh, I can't, Vancouver.
I'm aged, Sydney. I'm getting lines in my face. I look like a brand new steel-belted radio tire.
That little Polish steward who won Best Bond documentary got his car before ours. Splashed water on my trousers as he drove by. On the way in, they must have snapped 50 photos of us. On the way out, the little Mexican boy, the brownie, asked me where Liza Minnelli was.
I'm hungry.
What are you doing?
I'm calling room service. I want eggs Benedict.
You'll just chuck it up again. Please have the decency to find a proper receptacle this time.
I must drop Barbara a note for agreeing with me. Hello, eggs Benedict, please.
You have to ask for room service first. Twit.
Room service, please. Twit in the half.
Touché.
No room service? Are you sure? Isn't there anyone there? I just want eggs Benedict. I could come down and make it myself. I see. Well, it's just not my night, is it?
black patent leather tennis shoes. I've never seen anything like it.
Really? You must have been the only one there staring at Jack Nicholson's feet. By the way, who was that adorable young actor you were chatting with all evening? Gorgeous, wasn't he? Where did you find him?
He was at our table. We shared a butter plate.
How spreadably cozy.
Careful, darling. You're tired and smart. Let's not get into shallow waters.
Oh, I am sorry. Let's just talk showbiz. And who did you vote for, Sydney?
I don't vote, dear. I am not a member of the motion picture industry. I'm an antique dealer. One day when you're an antique, I shall vote for you. That's a promise.
I mean, who did you vote for privately? In the deep, in a twitch recesses of your redundant mind, who were you hoping would win?
In what category?
The strangest thing happened when I lost, Sydney. I actually felt your body relax. When Miss Big Boots ran up there all teary-eyed and bouncing flesh, I felt all the tension released from every part of you. What could have caused such joy? I wondered to myself. Happy that it was finally over, or just happy?
What a nasty streak you have when you drink. Also when you eat and sit and walk.
Oh, that's perverse, Sydney. You've been perverse all evening. Picky. Are you unhappy because you did get to wear my dress?
If I had worn your dress, darling, it would have hung properly. Nothing personal.
There never is anything personal between us. Or is that getting too personal?
Diana, I am sincerely sorry you lost tonight. But look at it this way. It's just a little, bald, naked statue.
Just like you'll be one day. Would you please get the chiffon tent off me? If you help me, I'll let you sleep in it tonight.
We're taking a turn for the worse, Diana. Let's try and stay as sweet as we were.
Tell me, did he happen to have his phone number in the butter patty for you?
No, go to hell.
To hell, what's this? A direct assault? A frontal attack? That's not like you, Sydney. With parry. That's your style.
You make me sick sometimes.
Well, any time at your convenience.
No, you can't have what you want. You make certain everyone else around you will be equally as miserable.
I haven't noticed any equals around me, and I'm not miserable. I'm an artist. I'm crazily unhappy.
It's amazing how you can throw it verbally as well as you can nutritionally.
Adam. Wasn't that his name? Adam, the first man? Not very appropriate for you, is it? He did look very Californian, I thought. Sort of a ballsy Doris Day.
Oh, Christ, Diana, come off it. We keep up a front for everyone else. Why can't we do it for ourselves?
You mean lie to each other like we're perfectly well mated? A closet couple? Is that what we are, Sydney?
I've never hidden behind doors, but I am discreet.
Discreet? You did everything but lick his artichoke.
No, let's please not have a discussing contest. I've heard about your lunch breaks on the set. The only thing you don't do in your dressing room is dress. I'm going to take some Librium. If I'm not up by 9, I've overdosed.
Oh, I wouldn't like that, Sydney. What would I do without you?
Everything, darling.
I'm serious. Don't ever say that to me again. I will not have you die.
I'll never be far from you. I've left instructions to be cremated and left in a pewter mug by your bed. Ask him to look a good color for me.
Why is he coming to England?
Who?
That boy. He said, see you in London next week. What's he doing in London?
Acting, of course. He's taking a film there.
What film?
I don't follow other people's films. I barely follow yours.
Oh, goddamn him and goddamn you! Goddamn the Austin, goddamn California, goddamn everything!
What is there about this climate that brings out the religion in you?
You bastard! Answer the question. Why don't you love me?
What is that line from?
You son of a bitch! Answer the question. Why don't you love me?
It didn't sound like a question.
I'm tired of always paying for everything and getting nothing back in return.
I thought Joe Levine paid for everything.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been here to meet him in the first place. You could arrange to meet him next week in London. Why don't you love me anymore, Sydney?
I've never stopped loving you. In my way.
Your way doesn't do me any good. I want you to love me in my way.
It's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning and we're both crocked. This is not a good time to discuss biological discrepancies.
Silence!
Oh, good. I thought you'd never ask.
Don't walk away from me, Sydney. I'm so miserable tonight. Please don't do this to me.
Hasn't been a winning evening, has it?
Oh, screw the Oscars. Screw the Academy Awards. Screw me, Sydney, please.
Diana.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I don't want to put you off your game.
Funny how some nights go completely downhill.
Hell of a night to feel sexy. You didn't happen to notice anything in my line down at the Polo Lounge.
I didn't take that Librium yet.
Don't force yourself. I wouldn't want you to cheat on my account.
I'm always here for you, Diana.
My friendly filling station. Why don't you stick to your own kind? If it's anything I hate, it's a bisexual homosexual. Or is it the other way around?
It works either way.
Diana, Sydney. Jesus God, Sydney, I love you so much.
I know that.
Why do you stay with me? What do you get from me that could possibly satisfy you?
Why the circle of prospects? After a while, relationships with other antique dealers seem incestuous.
I'm sorry I didn't win that award tonight. The dance club would have been filled for years.
We haven't done too badly together. I'm kinder to you than the average stuntman.
You didn't answer my question before.
The answer is yes. I love you more than any other woman I've ever met.
Oh, Christ, I can't get a break.
I do the best I can.
Thank you.
You can't say we don't have fun together.
Hell, the dinner conversations alone are worth the trouble. It's my fault for being such a hopeless romantic. I keep believing all those movies I've made, and you do make love so sweetly.
Would it help if I made some empty promises?
It never has. What's wrong with me, Sydney? We've been fighting this for years. Why haven't I ever left you for a harrier person?
Because we like each other, and we're each a refuge for our disappointments out there.
You do always have a way of putting your finger right on the trouble spot.
Tired?
Losing Oscars always does that to me.
I'll get it first thing in Audio Xfinity.
You do take care of me, I'll say that. And good health is so hard to find today.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
It's been an evening of ups and downs, hasn't it? Care to continue the motion?
Tacky, you're getting tacky, Angel.
I love you, Sydney. Don't close your eyes, Sydney.
I always close my eyes.
Not tonight. Look at me tonight. Let it be me tonight.
I've had friends play this before. Like, I have a friend who played it in his whole high school playing it.
For this relief, much thanks. Though I am native here and to the manor born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than in the observance. Well, something is rotten in the state of Denmark. To be or not to be, that is the question. There are more things in heaven and earth than dreamt of in your philosophy. There's a divinity that shapes our ends. Rough hew them how we will. Though this be madness, yet there is nothing in it. I must be cruel only to be kind. Hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, a countenance more in sorrow than in anger. Rot! The lady doth protest too much. Cat will mew and dog will have his day.
Who's there? Nay, answer me. Martin Luther King, and get me to bed.
Oh, for this relief, much thanks.
What? How does it appear again tonight?
Peace, break the oath, look where it comes again. Was it only the king? Oh, by heaven, I charge thee, speak.
Tis here. Tis there. Tis gone.
But look, the morning runs in metal clad walks o'er the dew of yon high eastern hill.
That was in part what we have seen. It's like unto young Hamlet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yet the Hamlet, our dear brother Seth, the memory be green, our sometime sister, now our queen, have we taken to wife, but now my cousin Hamlet and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind. Oh, then should come to this, but 2 months since, so loving to my mother. Frailty thy name is woman, married with mine uncle, my father's brother. Ugh, the funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday. The king, your father, upon the platform where we watch.
It's very strange.
Ah, my lord, a countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
My father's spirit in arms. All is not well. Would the night were come.
The king doth wake tonight and takes his rouse. Though I am native here and to the manor born, 'tis a custom more honored in the breach than in the observance. Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is wrong in the state of mass or ghost.
Revenge is found as a natural murder.
Murder.
The servant that staked that father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, mine uncle. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Hereafter, I shall think meet to put an active disposition on. The times are joint. Oh, cursed spite that ever I were born to set it right.
Whatever do you? What's the matter?
My lord, as I was sewing in my chamber, Lord Hamlet with his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking each other with a look so piteous he comes before me.
Mad! For thy love! I know the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Oh, look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading. What do you read, my lord?
Words.
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it.
I'm a man of northwest, and we subtly and horror handsome.
The actors all come hither, my lord.
We'll see a play tomorrow. I have heard the guilty creatures sitting in the play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malfactions. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. If he but blench, I know my cause. The play's the thing when I'll catch the conscience of the king. To be or not to be, that is the question. I want! Get thee to a nunnery! hold, as it were, the mirror up to nature. Madame, how like you to play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
He marries him in the garden of his estate. You should see a nun hilarious. I love Gonzago's wife. The king rises. What, breaking with false fire? Give
Give all the way!
Lights, lights, lights! I'll think he goes away for £1,000.
He's going to his mother's closet. Behind the arras I'll convey myself to hear the process. Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! 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 Help!
How now? A rat? Death for a ducat, death.
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not.
Alas, he's mad.
I must be cruel, only to be kind. Good night, mother. At supper. Hamlet, this thing must in the end. Therefore prepare thyself. Everything has been for England. And England, if by love thou holdst at us, be not coldly set our sovereign process. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England! There's my heart there.
Hey, boy, and baby, song dear. Hey, naughty, naughty. Hey, naughty. And on his grave ring, many is here.
Oh, he dried up my brains. Oh, God, sis, that's not my words. I just persuade revenge. It could not move the And where the offense is, let the great axe fall.
Ere we were 2 days old at sea when a pirate, a very warlike appointment, gave us chase. In the grapple, I boarded them. On the instant, they got clear of our ship, and so I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy.
What is he that feels stronger than either the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The grave digger. The houses he makes will last until doomsday. Whose was it?
The same sculptor was your sculptor, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick, but so vastly as he is. What ceremony else?
Lay her in the earth, and from the fair and unpolluted flesh may violet spring. I tell thee, churlish priest, the ministering angels and my sister be, what thou liest howling.
What, the fair Ophelia?
Oh, the treble woe. Now hold up behind the wilds, and I've caught her once more in my arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet the Dane!
The devil take thy soul! Lay my hand! I love Ophelia! What wilt thou do for her? Cat will mew and dog will have his day!
There's a divinity that shapes our ends. Rough hew them how we will. But thou wouldst not think how ills all hear about my heart. 'Tis no matter. We defy augury. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, then 'tis not to come. 'Tis to come, that it be not now. Yet if it be not now, then it will come. The readiness is all.
Come on, sir! Come, my lord!
Judgment! A hit. A very palpable hit.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's the vial. Give him the cup.
Hamlet, the queen carouses to thy fortune.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will get my
Oh, Lord! I did now! Have a thing! Mother, since they bleed on both sides! I've just killed my man of treachery!
The drink! The drink! I'm poisoned!
Treachery! Stick it out! Hamlet, thou slave, though here I lie, never to rise again. The king's to blame.
Pointed venom too.
Then venom to thy work! Exchange forgiveness with me, noble house!
I cannot live to get news from England. The rest is silence.
Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Go! Bid the soldiers shoot.
you'll wake up shorter tomorrow.
Very cute.
And just remember one thing. Miniature golf is bigger than you or me.
You must be some kind of a charmer to talk me into this.
So take your best shot. Try to resist. And go on.
Okay.
Up. And out.
Oh.
Too bad. Did you know, by the way, that a race of dwarves once covered the earth? This is what they left behind.
Ha ha.
This was their Stonehenge. A castle. Windmill.
Did
Lighthouse.
you just think of this?
You didn't know that, but it's true.
Did you just make that up?
But please.
I don't know how I got into this.
And out.
Oh.
Nice bounce, but no cigar.
It wasn't a bad shot.
Anyway, that's why I come out here. To Lilliput Lane. To sense a cosmic connection with the ancient anthropology of the game.
Uh-huh. And to seduce girls.
What?
Oh, come on, Chuck.
Amy, what guy in his right mind would take a girl miniature golfing to seduce her?
You would. You've got quite a reputation, you know.
What reputation?
Don Juan.
Amy, I swear, I've never taken a girl miniature golfing in my life. Or anybody else's life.
Uh-huh.
But do you want to take your next shot? I can see you're getting hooked.
This is about getting into bed with me.
And never in a million years.
Think again.
Fuck. And...
Yes!
Hey, that was good, Amy.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was very good.
Boy, that felt great.
It's almost an erotic thrill, isn't it? Okay, I take it back. It's not an erotic thrill. It's a mild celibate frisson.
You are shameless.
Quiet, please. I'm concentrating here. And bingo!
Wow.
Am I good?
That was nice.
Am I good?
Very good.
Okay, let's put this down for infinity. 3 for Amy, and a hole in 1 for Chuck.
Gosh, it takes so little, doesn't it?
It's so little.
To make people happy. It takes so little for happiness.
And what's littler than miniature golf? So, are you getting interested? Shall we play on?
Yeah, let's play on.
4!
Chuck, that'll lock you up.
What?
You're shameless, Chuck.
This is nothing, you know.
What?
Annie, what?
I once played miniature golf in Japan.
In Japan.
Right there on the slopes of Mount Fuji.
I've never taken a girl miniature golfing in my entire life.
How bad?
I swear.
I swear.
Or anybody else's entire life.
Uh-huh.
What, you don't believe me?
With your reputation,
What reputation?
Don Juan.
Oh, Amy. You just have to learn to trust people.
Trust yourself now.
Annie.
Excuse me?
My name is Annie. You called me Amy.
I'm sorry, Annie.
I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Just keep your eye on the ball.
Anyway, prepare to fall in love tonight. With miniature golf, that is.
Oh, yeah?
This game is bigger than you or me to know.
Very clever. I just hope nobody sees me out here.
Puck.
Puck.
And...
Oh.
Too bad.
Nice play, though.
A very nice leg.
It's just a golfing term.
It's perfectly innocent.
I'm sure.
But you know, in Japan, the people are so short that miniature golf is really miniature over there. Like, this high.
Very cute.
You didn't know that, but it's true.
Did you know, by the way, that a race of dwarves once covered the earth? This is what they left behind.
Uh-huh.
This was their Stonehenge.
Very cute.
You didn't know that, but it's true.
I know you're only trying to distract me. You're not going to distract me.
Puck.
Puck. And...
Ball.
Oh.
Anyway, that's why I come out here. To sense a cosmic connection with my shorter predecessors.
Did you just make all that up?
What?
Did they write all this for you?
What?
Golfing in Japan?
I don't make anything up.
This is truth.
You do have... There is something about you. Charm, I guess.
I'm a very serious guy.
I'm a very serious guy at heart.
And you sure have a way of making everything mean something else.
And that's exactly what I like about miniature golf.
Do you know what I like about this game?
It means something else.
It's a metaphor.
It's a great metaphor.
Okay, a metaphor. What for? I know. For sex. For seduction.
No.
Oh, right. Keeping score. Getting it in the hole.
No. No, it's a metaphor for life.
For death.
Did you say for death?
Those aren't just holes out there.
These are statements. stages on the journey of life.
The course always leads to the same final place.
But the course is different for everybody.
Sand traps.
The water hole.
Sands of time.
The oases of purification.
The final hole.
The verdant fairways.
What a beautiful idea.
What a crock of shit.
And I believe it.
Oh, right. The 5 stages of miniature golf. Anger, denial, grief, blame, and a windmill.
That's good, Amy.
You're a good person.
Annie.
Annie.
Amy.
Maybe you're afraid of the challenge of miniature golf.
I'm afraid of the challenge of miniature men.
Play on.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's play on.
Good.
Oh, yes!
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Boy, that felt great. Well.
Wow, thought I wasn't up to it, huh?
I told you you'd like it.
Maybe you only needed to handle the equipment.
But the club is so small.
Uh,
Ho ho.
It really is an erotic thrill, isn't it?
okay.
You want to see an erotic thrill?
Watch this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Bingo!
Boy, nice shot.
Am I good?
Am I good?
You're good, all right.
You're very good.
Okay. Let's put this down for infinity. A hole in one.
Another hole in one. For Chuck.
So, are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a very good time.
I am enjoying myself in spite of myself.
Good.
It takes so little, to make people happy. Now, Amy.
Annie.
Annie.
Have you ever thought that there's a design in our lives?
Maybe there's something bigger than all this.
Polo?
I think so.
And you could be a part of it.
You could be a part of some greater design in my life.
You're so different.
You're so different somehow.
You're not just anybody.
Ha ha.
We could just forget golf,
We could go over to my place.
The stars are out.
The night is young.
And chuck the game?
Why don't we see who wins first?
Let's play on a little, shall we?
Okay. 4.
Do you know that I've never taken a girl to golf before?
Oh, yeah? How come? I've been on lots of miniature golf dates.
Really?
Sure, I love miniature golf. I play it all the time.
Well, good.
Did I tell you that I once played miniature golf in Japan?
In Japan.
Yeah! Miniature golf is really miniature over there.
Ha ha.
I know you're only trying to distract me.
Very cute. May I play on now?
Please.
Did I tell you that a race of dwarfs once covered the earth?
They did?
Well, not really.
You mean like midgets? Well, all over the world?
I was only kidding, actually.
Oh, boy, you have me scared. But I bet if that were true,
Any?
What's your background?
Got any family?
I have 2 brothers.
3 sisters. 2 brothers, a sister, a stepsister, a half-brother, and my dog, Barky.
Huh?
Fuck.
Do you have to make those noises?
Ouch.
What noises?
You make noises when you walk.
Oh, sorry.
You're shot again, Dick.
It's Chop.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, my father lives in Arkansas.